Before the Industrial Revolution, the agricultural revolution in the 18th century brought significant improvements in farming techniques and productivity. Innovations such as crop rotation, selective breeding, and the enclosure movement increased agricultural output and efficiency. The surplus food produced by these innovations supported population growth and freed up labor, which eventually fueled industrial workforces. The Enlightenment of the 17th and 18th centuries promoted scientific inquiry, rational thought, and technological innovation. Inventors and thinkers applied scientific principles to solve practical problems, setting the stage for industrial advancements. Britain, where the Industrial Revolution began, enjoyed political stability, a strong banking system, and well-developed trade networks. This provided a conducive environment for investment and innovation. The availability of capital from wealthy merchants and investors facilitated the funding of new industrial enterprises. The textile industry was at the forefront of the Industrial Revolution. Key inventions included spinning jenny, 1764, by James Hargreaves, which allowed multiple spools of thread to be spun simultaneously. Waterframe, 1769, by Richard Arkwright, which used water power to drive spinning machines. Powerloom, 1785, by Edmund Cartwright, which mechanized the weaving process. These innovations significantly increased textile production and efficiency, leading to the establishment of factories. In 1775, James Watt improved the steam engine, making it more efficient and versatile. This invention became the driving force behind many industrial machines and transportation systems. Steam engines powered factories, mines, and eventually locomotives and ships, revolutionizing both production and transportation. Advances in metallurgy, such as Henry Court's puddling and rolling process, 1783-1784, improved the quality and production of iron. The development of the Bessemer process in the 1850s by Henry Bessemer allowed for the mass production of steel, which was stronger and more durable than iron, leading to advancements in construction, machinery, and transportation. The Industrial Revolution led to the rapid growth of cities as people moved from rural areas to urban centers in search of work in factories. Cities like Manchester, Birmingham, and London experienced explosive growth. Urbanization brought about significant changes in living conditions, with overcrowded housing, poor sanitation, and new social dynamics. The shift to factory-based production created new job opportunities, but working conditions were often harsh. Long hours, low wages, and unsafe environments were common in factories and mines. Child labor was prevalent, with many children working in hazardous conditions for minimal pay. The Industrial Revolution generated unprecedented economic growth and wealth, particularly for industrialists and investors. However, this wealth was unevenly distributed, leading to significant social and economic disparities between the working class and the wealthy elite. The harsh realities of industrial labor prompted social and political movements advocating for workers' rights and better conditions. The rise of trade unions and labor laws gradually improved working conditions. Reforms such as the Factory Acts and the Mines Act sought to regulate working hours and improve safety standards. Innovations in transportation, such as the steam locomotive and the construction of railways, transformed the movement of goods and people. George Stephenson's rocket locomotive, 1829, and the expansion of railway networks facilitated trade and travel. Steamships revolutionized maritime transport, making international trade faster and more reliable. The invention of the telegraph by Samuel Morse in the 1830s revolutionized communication, allowing for instantaneous transmission of information over long distances. The spread of telegraph networks facilitated business operations, journalism, and personal communication. The Industrial Revolution, while originating in Britain, soon spread to other parts of Europe, North America, and beyond. Countries like Germany, France, and the United States began to industrialize, adopting and adapting British technologies and methods. Industrialization in these regions followed similar patterns, with significant impacts on economic structures, urbanization, and social dynamics. The demand for raw materials and markets for manufactured goods intensified European colonial expansion. Colonies provided the resources needed for industrial production and served as markets for finished products. This global trade network facilitated the exchange of goods, technologies, and cultural influences, but also reinforced exploitative colonial relationships. The Industrial Revolution had significant environmental consequences. The increased use of coal and other fossil fuels led to pollution, deforestation, and changes in land use. Industrial activities contributed to air and water pollution, which had detrimental effects on public health and the environment. The Industrial Revolution laid the foundation for the modern industrial economy, influencing subsequent technological and economic developments. It also highlighted the need for sustainable practices and the balance between industrial growth and environmental conservation. The Industrial Revolution was a transformative period that reshaped the world in profound ways. It marked the transition from agrarian economies to industrialized societies, driven by technological innovations, economic expansion, and significant social changes. While it brought about remarkable progress and prosperity, it also introduced challenges and disparities that continue to influence contemporary discussions on labor rights, environmental sustainability, and economic equity. The legacy of the Industrial Revolution is a testament to humanity's capacity for innovation and adaptation, as well as a reminder of the importance of addressing the social and environmental impacts of technological advancement.